Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? Is everybody having a great Monday? It's Monday again. Hello. Yeah, oh my gosh. Yeah, and I gotta go to work today. Oh, goodness. Well, I hope it's not too terribly busy. But, one never knows what it's going to be like. Yeah, I'm not real thrilled. It was kind of chilly this morning. It was about 46 degrees out there. Sounds about right for Colorado. It'll be snowing next month at the rate we're all going. Kind of rained for off and on for 2 or 3 hours yesterday. Kind of thundered. I'm assuming it lightninged along with that, but I wasn't out in it, so I don't know. Didn't have a reason to be out there. And Molly, she wasn't going. She said, nope, not happening. So we stayed in, and I had leftover chicken and lumps. My kids are like, chicken and lumps? What the heck is chicken and lumps? But they liked it. They ate it. Yeah. So it got up maybe to 75 to 80 before it rained. So we're good. Oh, we're working on my koi today because, it was there, and I still haven't gone looking for my, what do you call it? The thread for spring, so we're just dealing. Gotta bring it down just a little bit. Hopefully that won't be too much. Didn't do hardly anything yesterday at all. Just washed a few clothes, and that was about the biggie for the whole day. I worked on Louisa Cullimore from Hands Across the Sea. It's that Bristol-looking sampler. Yeah. And that is all I worked on. But I didn't start it until late. Maybe, 5:30 or so. I wanted something to stitch on and just went for that because it was easiest. It's one color. I'm using silky thread on wheat Lagana that I got, I think, from Zweigart. I'm guessing it's either Wetchlet or Zweigart. I'd have to look it up. Watched some Floss Tube yesterday. Had to watch Brenda and Laura, of course. Yeah, and there enters another whole list of things that I could possibly purchase. Yeah. Still don't have any linen at 123 Stitch. May have to go someplace else to get linen if I want linen. I mean, I'm perfectly happy with that wheat and mushroom Lagana that I got wherever I got it. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's Zweigart. But it's really nice, and it's easy to work on. So, yeah, I kind of like it. And push come to shove, I can get the Ada in the country lineup from Wetchelt, or however you say it. I can't ever get that word. It's like people saying aluminum. I got aluminum. I don't know why I can't get whatever it is. Wetchlet? Hello. Yeah. So, I don't know if it'll be busy or not, so we'll see. Some Mondays, I mean, the past month of Mondays has been like a terror. Just lots and lots and lots of people. But there's 2 of us, so that helps. That helps. which works for me. And she's there until 2, and then somebody else shows up they have to close then, see. So, that works. Because you definitely need 2 people. And I've been there, sometimes I get off at 3 or 4, I mean, it gets really, really quiet. So we'll see what happens in the summer. Summer. Hello, in the winter. But that's fine with me. Sometimes I'm just not in the mood. You know how that goes. But, yeah. But yeah, all I worked on was Louisa Cullimore. I just didn't want to do too much. And I took a 2-hour nap. I could have stayed there for another 2 or 3 hours, but I didn't. And I went to bed at, we'll call it midnight, and slept till, almost 7 o'clock this morning. So this kind of weather just makes me just want to go to bed. When it's nice and cool like that. We'll have to start watching the leaves to see if they're going to win and if they're going to turn. That should be in the next month or so, so we'll have to go do our big photo shoot. Yeah, so I'd like to get everybody all together to do a photo shoot, but you never can tell if that'll work out. My son and his wife and their kids went up, we'll call it, there's a place where you can go and you can actually climb to 14,000 feet if you really wanted to go up that far, but they have a place up by an old mine that they go to and they can find wild raspberries. And so he comes back and he's got like 2 cups of wild raspberries from my guesstimation of what he told me, and wanted to know if I wanted to make some raspberry jam for him. I'm like, no, you're on your own. I gotta go to work tomorrow. Oh, what a shame. Figure it out. I said, here's what you do, and go get this, and you'll be fine. So, I think they're making raspberry jam. We'll see. Yeah. And he said there was more up there, but I said, well, you better not wait a whole week because they'll be gone. Because what do you call it? The chipmunks will get them and the deer will get them. So, I don't know if he's going to go get more to add to that or just what is going to happen. We'll see. It'll be interesting. They can figure it out, I'm sure. I'm using my threader today because I'm not about that trying to figure it out life. I've almost got its tail done. It's starting up towards his body. I got that much right there to do, but it'll take a hot moment. I did do another flower. I don't know if I can get it over that far. Yeah, part of a flower. So I got the back part of a flower, I just got that little part right there, so we'll see. Whoops. Now you're all crooked. My bad. My bad. Okay. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. And this will probably be a shorter video. I'll try to get it uploaded before I go to work. Sometimes that happens, and sometimes I gotta get it uploaded, and then when I walk through the door at 5:30, 6 o'clock, I just hit the button and post it. Because sometimes it doesn't want to upload quite fast enough. Sometimes, other times, I can do a bigger video than normal, and it only takes 20 minutes. Go figure. It doesn't make sense to me. But, on the days that I want it to hurry, it's not happening for the upload, so. And I don't know what the schools are going to do about the mask mandate. I don't know if they figured that out. My daughter hadn't said any more about that. She said that was like last week. She said they still didn't know if they were going to have to wear masks at school or not. So we'll see. She'll be beyond thrilled. I think she's just ready for him to go back to school. And I didn't go out yesterday, so I don't know how bad the traffic was. I tried to avoid Sundays like the plague because that's when everybody's making a mass exodus and there's usually traffic lined up to the gills. My son said they were having a bike race. I think it's a Trail 100 bike race this past weekend. They have a Trail 100 bike race and a Trail 100 riding race. Bike race and running race. Sorry, hello. Told you, not really right here yet. I need more coffee. It's kind of quiet around here. Hadn't heard anybody moving about all weekend. I don't know if everybody was working this weekend or just what was going on, but it really wasn't too noisy. It usually isn't. But, every once in a while, on the weekends, people are moving around, and I don't hear a lot of kids, maybe sporadically. So, it's not like I have kids on all three sides and in front of me, and like this park is filled with kids, because it really isn't. I mean, at least up here. So that's a good thing. I don't know, maybe my windows, since I changed them all out. Oh. God, what's it been? Almost 3 years now? We changed the windows on 2 sides of the house because they had broken out panes and we weren't about putting in the glass and all that, so my son-in-law just installed, they were new used glass, not glass, but windows. We have one of those restores, which is, let's call it sponsored by Habitat for Humanity, so they sell all different kinds of secondhand stuff to build buildings with. If that makes sense. I don't know if I said that right. So we just found windows that actually fit. So that was great. And he changed them out. So it made this whole house a lot quieter, so I don't notice a whole bunch of stuff going on, unless they're right in front of me. Right, like they pull up in front. Sometimes I don't even hear them when they pull up in front. Okay, and then I also put in some more, what do you call that? Soot? Is that the word? Soot? S-U-E-T? For the bird feeder. I only put it on one side. And that crazy old magpie, he was out there being a bully, keeping all the little ones away. And I don't have really a place to put, like, one of the little sitting bird feeder things. I have no ledges. When I lived in Kansas, I had the railing. So my boyfriend at the time screwed it into the railing so it wouldn't fall off because there was no place to hang it. And it was too hard for the birds to get to. We tried that and it didn't work. And then the wind would knock that thing 6 ways from Sunday, so he just screwed that bird feeder right down to the railing. And it worked great. But I don't have anything or place to put it like that anymore, because I have like a, what is that, wrought iron railing? Is that the word? Or cast iron? I don't know what it's made of, but it's metal. And it's not real wide, it's only about, 2 inches wide? So there's no place to put it. So that's why I didn't get it. And they had I went the wrong way. Dagnabbit. When we went to Walmart, they did have some, it's like a skinny cylinder kind of a feeder. And, we didn't know where we were going to put that, so that's why we opted for the little square ones. Because you can get suet balls for the cylinders as well. But we just didn't have any other place to put it, and the fence isn't what you'd call sturdy to hang it on, even on that, so that's why we got the square one and attached 2 of them together and then threw them over the crook of the tree, and there was a screw up there. My daughter just pounded it into the tree a little bit more, and that's how that worked. And I couldn't even set one of those feeders on the air conditioner. I'm afraid that the birds wouldn't even get there when it was... You can't screw anything into it either, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I was just messed up. I just couldn't find any place to put a regular bird feeder with bird seed. So, we'll see. Maybe next year. If they got anything, I don't know, maybe my son-in-law or my son can pound a post of some kind to put a regular bird feeder in, but then you'd have to be able to get to the stupid thing, so to, refill it. Yeah, nuts. Well, we got that part done. Let's just go right up here. I need a drink. I made my coffee this morning. Not made it, but made a cup of coffee and put sugar in it. And evidently I got way too much sugar in it. It was like, ooh, yuck. It was like syrup. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I forgot and put it in there twice. So I had to get a fresh cup of coffee. It's been that kind of a day. So we'll see. I don't know why I'm so tired these days. It must be the weather. That's all I can think of, because I'm not doing anything to tire myself out. Just don't get it. But rainy weather does that to me. It just drives me crazy. Makes me want to go turn up my electric blanket and crawl into bed and just stay there all day. I could, but my back would be hurting after a while. Can't sit in bed. For long, long periods of time. Hell, I can't even lay in bed for long periods of time. Oh, goodness gracious. I don't think we have any events here in town in the next week or two. We missed the town event in Leadville. I don't know what the heck we were thinking of. I don't know what we had going. So we didn't get to that this year, but I guess that's just as well. Nobody had any extra money, so. Ouch. Right, it's coming, it's coming. Well, guys, I think that's going to be about it for today. I know this is a short video, but what can I say? I'd like to get it downloaded, so we'll end it here. Let me put my needle someplace where I know where it's at. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit the bell, and that way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. Well, have a great week. We'll see you tomorrow. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.